Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Marcus over here at Girthline Kennels in Cleveland, Ohio. Just wanted to make a quick video for my members of my group on Facebook, the Whelping Board. Just giving them some couple pointers and tips on how to do it as far as my breeding program goes, all the way from breeding my female, artificial insemination, um, progesterone testing, the whole 9 yards. So right here what I got is my scale, just a digital food scale when my puppies are born, and I'm actually tube feeding them. I like to use the scale so I can weigh them. And if you never tube fed before, that's what it looks like. That's a tube feeding catheter. I'm sorry, I got this macro lens on my camera. What you see, it's just a standard monojack syringe, 10 cc or 12 cc, with the catheter right on the end. And in order to feed your puppies, you need to go by their body weight. So normally what I do, for every ounce of body weight for the puppy, they're going to get 1 cc of the milk. And I'll be making another video to show you guys a more cost-effective way to make your milk formula, rather than dealing with goat's milk and spending a shitload of money. I have another alternative that's actually more nutritious than goat's milk, with the same nutritional value actually, but you can boost it up to make it more effective. That'll be later to come in my next segment. But like I said, every ounce of puppy body weight, they'll get a cc of milk. So what I'll do, I would just cut it on and have a bowl on top. And also it'll have the puppy in it, obviously, so I can get the actual weight, and then I'll administer so many cc's. So let's move right along. If you're familiar with the AIs, you see I got a pipette here on the table. You can get those at Revival Animal Health. Just pop that onto the end of a syringe with some KY jelly, and that's pretty much what you need to deliver the sperm to the female's eggs. Fish mocks, it's plenty of videos, and well, not videos but articles about amoxicillin that you can give your females or whatnot, and just your dogs in general to fight infections. Last but not least, I got my progesterone equipment. It's actually an ovulation detector, and how this thing works, you actually insert that into the female's vagina. I like to put a glove on when I'm doing this, just because while the bitch is in heat especially, you don't want any germs going into her. I use alcohol wipe first, and then I'll go ahead and insert that. That way I can get readings. But what this does, this measures the electrical resistance that the eggs are actually what ovaries give off, a thick mucus, and as they're approaching the day of ovulation, the numbers will continually increase, and then once your numbers begin to drop, that's when you want to start breeding. So what I would do, when I notice my bitch was in heat, normally I'll give her 2 or 3 days in heat, and then I'll start taking not temperatures, this doesn't measure temperature, I'm sorry, but I'll start taking readings. And like I said, what you want to do, you would stick that up in there, and you rotate it once, and after you rotate it the first time, you'll click it. That'll be your first reading. You'll rotate it again. That'll be your second reading. You rotate it again. That'll be your third reading. And then last time, it'll actually give you a reading. See, this isn't inside of any mucus, so it's just going to give you that that ohm reading like that. That's what it looks like when it can't read any resistance. And normally when your bitches first start coming heat, her levels will be like 100, between 80 to 100, and then you'll record the next morning, same time. The bitch's level will probably be 200. The next day it should be higher than that, maybe 300. Right around the fourth day, you'll probably experience what they call a false peak, and you'll see the numbers drop just a little bit. Most breeders would think that was their peak, and they would go ahead and inseminate that day and wonder why they missed the heat. So what you want to do is continue to confirm. You want to confirm that one more day. Normally the next day the levels will start climbing again. It's a guy on YouTube going by the name of Palacio Bullies. They're giving a lot of incorrect information. I've actually talked on the phone for hours with the creators of this thing, the people who actually sponsor and advertise this equipment, and you know, they teach seminars on this, and they confirmed this is how you do it. You don't want to keep taking readings throughout the day, because if you keep doing that, you're gonna, you know, pull the mucus out of that concentrated area, and you're not going to get the right reading. So just once a day, and like I said, once your numbers will start climbing, it can sometimes your female number might go up to, you know, 900, and then you'll come out the next morning and record, and her number might be back down to 800. Now that's your peak. You knew your peak was 900. You can actually breed that day, and I like to breed every day thereafter. If you got the male on your premises, why not just continue to AI, you know, every other day for 3 additional AIs. If you do it correctly and you go by that peak, 95% chance your bitch will take, as long as you don't have her stressed out and you know, give her any kind of infection. But that's how it works. And next time I have a bitch in heat or whatnot, I actually make a actual video showing this. I was going to keep this under the wraps, but people have been putting it out on Facebook. Guys that I've told about this equipment, I wanted to keep it exclusive, but it'll definitely be in my group now on Facebook, the Whelping Board. So this is a nice piece of equipment. You can get them right around $500 if you shop around for them, but this is a great tool to have for any serious breeder. I breed English Bulldogs and also American Bullies, and this thing works like a charm. I've had it for a few months. I also have a ultrasound equipment as well. That was $2,300. So you know, if you really want to take breeding serious and not just spending money on dogs, you know, try to invest in some good equipment to help your program out and help you save more puppies, and you know, increase your odds on larger litters. And you know, that way you can at least also time ovulation, and you can better schedule for C-sections or whatnot. And also get your hands on the Plum's veterinary drug book so you can learn about dosages and all the meds relating to animals. It's a really great tool. Like I said, scale, tube, syringe, your pipettes, definitely some antibiotics, and just, you know, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Facebook, just Girthline Camp. And I'm willing to help out good people. I don't like doing business or dealing with cocky, arrogant breeders who don't show any respect. But it's a lot of people on Facebook and on YouTube that actually, you know, appreciate me helping them. They don't just take my info and run with it. And I'm going to look out for these individuals. I'm out here trying to help good people once again. So just stay tuned. This is Marcus at Girthline Camp in Cleveland, Ohio. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this video. Stay tuned for more. Thanks.